sun protection, poncho, got the hood for when it gets cold, wind breaking, waterproof, our hip pouch, everyday carry, we'll go over that in a bit, gloves for work, and my personal stuff, aside from my camp kit, mess kit, and all that. Now, we have the means to filter over 1 million gallons of water here, but we are going to use this right here to build a water filter. Okay, so I hiked my happy butt an extra 2 miles to the nearest established campsite so I could get y'all some charcoal. Why do we need charcoal? Because I am sweating out here and I have exhausted my potable water, as well as I'm sweating faster than I can filter currently. So, this being the case, there's only one possible solution besides going home, and that is to make a larger water filter. I present to you a handkerchief and rubber bands that I brought from home to make this ahead of time, before I found out about the burn ban. Now, we're going to fill this with crushed charcoal. Gonna make a charcoal powder and place it within there. I just found a flat rock. I also have this flat that I cut. If you've got a saw, you've always got a work surface. And we'll continue doing this until we get it about a third full. You may find that you're having a little bit of a difficult time getting it all in here. I did, so I cut my bottle down even more and turned it into a pestle. So now I'm just using my rock as a standard mortar. Breaking this up against itself, powdering it in the process. And all of that, other than the small stuff, is now charcoal powder. Now, we can have a little bit of these larger ones to act as a buffer between. So, we have our charcoal. Yay! Now what? Well, that's the other thing I walked for, but it was along the way. A bunch of sand and pebbles. I got some sand from a stream. And it is tightly packed in there now. most 3-part filters that you find are going to have pebbles. Did you know those pebbles only act to slow the water down? So, what we're going to do, in lieu of lots of rocks, is make a baffle system with the bottom of our bottle. And we'll break the speed of the water with that as well. So what do? Well, and there's your water filter. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to hang it from our tripod. While I was out there, I learned quite a bit about camera work and what not to do and how not to set up a shot. One of the shots that I screwed up was the construction of the tripod. Now, the tripod for water filtration does not need to be a permanent structure, therefore a regular lashing is not needed. You are not going to be hanging anything of great import or weight, besides the fact that you get to stay out there longer. So, we're going to take our cordage, we are going to take it around 2 or 3 times and do a simple square knot. You might be thinking, how in the world is that going to hold anything? Well, you're thinking with your head. Give me a moment. Now, we will stand this up. See that the middle one is nice and loose. We're going to use that to our advantage by spinning it over the top of our bindings, tightening this, allowing us then create our tripod. Like so, you have tripod and tighten in better with our excess. We've got our filter. Got some cordage to hang it.
And a grab any knot, we'll do a figure 8, just for size, on the other. Alright.
Okay. Now, this water will be for cooking. This is river water, creek water, whatever you want to call it. That's what we got here. And we are filtering. Oh, there it goes. There's the water. Hooray! Now we got water to eat with. So what I like about this trail is it's really rutted out. It doesn't get a lot of motor vehicle use. So once you get up to the top of the hill, it gets quiet. It's just so blue and green Shades of red. Beautiful wildflowers. So if this was Red Dead Redemption, this is about the point where the mountain lion would jump out, attack me, nearly kill me, exhaust my first aid supplies, only for another mountain lion and a grizzly bear to come out and get me, finish me off. Thank God that life isn't as stressful as video games.